what's your prognosis? I know you're trying to lay the groundwork now in 2024 before this Congress recesses this fall and goes home to elections, with an eye toward really moving the ball forward in 2025. What's your prognosis for the future as we look at a new Congress convening in January?
I think that, we're in a really good place. We spent a lot of time, doing our due diligence and asking the right questions and understanding really what's going to be required as a compromise for both sides because, we come from different political parties, we come from different, sort of backgrounds. And so figuring out what works is going to be, half the battle. But then also, people often forget that we also have to negotiate with the Senate, and the Senate has a very different dynamic and a very different set of sort of ideas on how they want to address the paid family leave issue. And so it's a negotiation, it's a compromise. It's going to take some time. I think I'm going to speak for Chrissy just a bit here to say that we would have probably preferred to have something done and rolled out by now. But we also recognize that rolling out something that isn't thoroughly vetted and hasn't really gone through the process would be to our disadvantage. And so taking that extra time and making sure we're getting it right is really important. And so when we start either later this year or beginning next year, really trying to socialize this with our Senate colleagues and figuring out, how do we make this come together? That's going to be the focus.
But the good news is that there is a bipartisan group on the Senate side that is also working on it and with us. And so this is a historic moment in a lot of ways. There has never been a bipartisan group working on the House side on this issue before. And so we're, hopefully cutting new ground here. And the fact that we have been working very, very collaboratively with the Senate, hopefully will make us, for those who are old enough to remember Schoolhouse Rock, will make it so that it's possible to bring together a piece of legislation that both the House and the Senate will be able to bring to the president's desk for signature.